Hey, so y'all ever catch yourself like doing things that your parents used to do for you? Like just picking up on their parenting skills and actually using those skills or those habits that they had on your own child. So my daughter's currently sick. She's under the weather and she's been like that for a few days. I took her to the hospital, been giving her medicine and whatever, but she just really needs to rest. I think something might be going around. She might have a flu. Her body is fighting off a fever. She keeps catching a fever. So today she came home. She's not feeling well. The nurse called because her fever. She had a fever again. So she asked me to make her soup. She was like, to make her some bouillon. So well, she asked me to make her soup, but my daughter does not like. I've never made chicken noodle soup for her, and she's never ordered chicken noodle soup anywhere. But I know she really loves bouillon because I will buy it on Saturdays, and I've made it for her before. So I'm like, you know what? To make my baby feel better, I'll make some bouillon. And just making it, I didn't realize how much I picked up on some of the skills that I learned from my mother. It was just like an act of love when my mom used to do it for me. It just made me feel so loved. Like I know she wanted me to be better. She would explain to me the things that she would put in the soup, like the fay, which is like the vegetables, the leafy vegetables that she would put in there, the spinach and the cuisson, which is watercress. She'll explain to me why she's putting it in there and what it's supposed to do for my body. And I always felt so loved when she would do that. My dad, even though my dad wasn't the best cook, he would always make me soup. He'll make me like this rice soup, not rice soup, bread soup, Haitian bread soup, and sometimes he'll put shrimp in it just to kind of get me to eat it because I didn't like his cooking. But yes, my mom wasn't home. He'll try to do something to make me feel better. So as parents, like we don't realize how much we pick up from our parents. Like we kind of do things, we kind of just, we grow up and we watch them do certain things, but sometimes it's good habits, other times it's horrible habits. It's just horrible habits, and I'm just so grateful for my mom and her act of love because she's taught me so much on how to care for my own family, right? Just watching the medication she would give me, the little acts of my mother always making sure that I had fresh meals growing up. Like I cannot tell you, I did not eat frozen. Like we didn't have frozen Legos, whatever that thing is. Like I never ate anything frozen. I never had frozen vegetables at the house. This was the vegetables that they put in rice, like the frozen vegetables, like the rice vegetables. But like broccoli and stuff, like I always ate vegetables at home. My mom would always, every meal to this day, so my mom cooks for me, is going to include vegetables in it. So I love her so much for that. And I don't think I give her enough credit because when you get older, you start to become so judgmental on some of the actions that your parents took, but you don't realize how the love that they put into that. And there's no rule book for parenting, right? Like we're all going through it and we're learning. And as generations progress, things will change. You pick up good things, bad habits, but you're learning. We're all learning. We're all in the process of learning, which is what I like about just sharing my passion because there's things like I speak to my friends and they'll give me parenting tips and things that they've done, and it's really been very helpful. So I'm I'm sad that she's sick, but I'm so happy that I know how to cook. My mom taught me how to cook, and I know simple things that I can do for her to make her feel better. And I know when she wakes up, she's gonna eat this bouillon, and she's gonna be so happy, and it's gonna put a little smile on her face, make her feel a little bit better. She'll be well nourished, as my mother used to do with me. So, what are some habits or things that your parents have done for you that you're actually passing on for your generation? Share them down below because I may need to pick up on some tips too. There may be things that I may need to incorporate so I can teach my daughter because I always tell her, hey, make sure you take care of my grandchild. She's like, I ain't gonna have no kids. Girl, I said the same thing and you here right now, so I don't believe it. But y'all, let me know down below. Let me know in the comments.